So what I wanted to talk about today was my exhibition. And if you didn't know, I was studying fine art in Sligo for the last 3 years, and at the end of those 3 years we've always known we were going to get a little exhibition and showcase our year 3 work. So this is an exhibition that I've been working towards, I guess, all year, or in one way all 3 years of college. So it is a big achievement that, you know, I got to put this show on, and, you know, seeing everyone's work hung up in a proper exhibition, you know, after 3 years of being in college with them was just really nice as well. So I just wanted to talk about like how it went and what preparing the exhibition looked like and the work that I put on and what it was about. So it all started like in September 2021, where I decided I wanted the focus of my year 3 work to be like folklore and like Irish fairy tales, that kind of thing. And that kind of came from my family, because my family used to tell me stories about folklore when I was growing up, you know, like any time we'd pass a field and there was a tree in the middle of it, my mum would tell me how it's a fairy tree and all that sort of, you know, folklore type stuff. Or I was always told about the headless horseman who lived down the road. Or the banshee who showed up at your gate when someone was going to die. So this is all kind of stuff that I kind of grew up around, and I really wanted to base my work around it because I really love this like fantasy stuff. I love my family, I love like Irish folklore and stuff like that. So that's how it started, and it started by exploring, you know, fairy rings and banshees and mushrooms and butterflies and all this really pretty stuff. So that kind of evolved after Christmas into directly drawing my family and taking pictures of their eyes and drawing their eyes, because to me that was like my way of interpreting my family directly into my work. So that's kind of the preparation for it all, and we started preparing for the actual exhibition like 2 months before. It felt like we had to paint the walls of the room we were being put into. We had to take all our work down and put it up and figure out exactly what was going on the wall. There's a lot that goes into it. Like I had to measure, it was like exactly 37.2 centimeters between each painting on the wall. And it was like I had to use a string to make sure they were all straight, and like what order were they going to go in, because I knew in my head I wanted them ordered from oldest to youngest, so granny, nanny, daddy, mommy, you know, oldest first, and that's the way I wanted them ordered. But my lecturers had a look and thought they would have looked better in a different order, but to me that wouldn't be the same show then, because the whole idea was seeing like inherited features through my family, and seeing like inherited features being passed down in the eye, just like they pass stories down, you know. It's a stretch, but that's kind of what my mindset was. So we got the whole exhibition set up and found out the date of it. So we got the whole exhibition set up and found out the date for it, and we decided a couple of my family members were going to come and look at the exhibition and on the opening day, and my boyfriend came down. Not on the bed. My boyfriend came down as well, and it was overall just like a really nice experience. We stayed in the Riverside in Sligo, and yeah, we went to the exhibition. It was lovely. There was like food being served, like cake and little sandwiches, that kind of thing. And there's so many people there, like way more people than I thought would be there. So we kind of stayed for about half an hour and then we left, but it was a really, really nice experience. And like I would like to do a video explaining like my whole experience at art college and whether I recommend someone to go to art college or not, specifically the Sligo one, because that's obviously where I got my experience in art college. So if you have any questions about art college or what it was like being an art student in Ireland, like I would like leave comments and let me know like if there's any questions you want me to answer about being an art student in college. In terms of what I'm doing in the future, I don't really know. The college ended up buying my work, my whole exhibition, so that was a really like nice surprise because I wasn't expecting that to happen. So I don't know if I want to pursue fourth year. Fourth year would give me a better degree. It would allow me to do a postgraduate course, which means I could go on to be a teacher or I could go on to be an art therapist, and I just don't know if right now that's what I want to do. it would just mean taking another year out of my 20s, 3 years technically out of my 20s to study this thing that, like, I don't know. It's still kind of playing on my mind, and currently I'm kind of looking into other things other than art, because art just seems like such a hard thing to monetize. And honestly, I'm just probably going to do another video talking about it, about my experience in art college and why I've made the decisions that I've made. So I hope you enjoy looking at this video of my art being showcased in Sligo IT. It was a long time coming, and I hope you enjoy. Bye.